Hey friend, Roger Christopherson here, again with another Overlooked Gems album suggestion. This one I love, absolutely love this band. I can't believe they broke up. It still hurts to this day that they're not making music. It's like a crime to the world that these guys are not making music anymore. The name of the band is Archangels. It was their self-titled release. It had to be late 80s when this came out. I can't even read it on here because yes, it's also one that I got on cassette, because everything I bought back in those days was on cassette. But this is one, looks like 1992, so I guess it's a little bit later than I thought. But I remember just listening to this album over and over and over. And in case you guys don't know who they are, they're kind of a supergroup of sorts. After Stevie Ray Vaughan tragically died, his rhythm section, the drummer there and the bass player, joined up with Charlie Sexton and Doyle Brommel II, that being Tommy Shannon and Chris Lane on drums, from the Stevie Ray Vaughan's band, and they formed this super group. And Doyle Brommel, his dad was a famous singer-songwriter, so this is Doyle Brommel II, excuse me, and he helped write some songs with Stevie Ray Vaughan too. Life by the Drop is actually, love that song. I believe Doyle wrote that one. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure he wrote that one. And this album is just, I don't know, there's not a bad song on here in my opinion. Doyle and Charlie just go back and forth with their guitars and their vocals, and they have very distinctive styles, but they blend so well together. Anyway, this kicking off the album was Living in a Dream. That was like a cool rocker, and they trade off on vocals on that one, and it's a great song. Paradise Cafe, track number 2. If there's a weak song, that's it, but it's really not weak. And Sent by Angels, it's kind of like a mid-tempo rocker type thing. That's a Doyle song. I think I forgot to mention that Paradise Cafe was Charlie, but yeah, then we go into Sweet Nadine, another Charlie song. And the guitar part in that one, that's the biggest hook in the song is the actual guitar part, and it's just a cool little thing. I can't really explain it, but you'd have to listen to it. And then you got Good Time, which is another Doyle song. It's a decent rocker. Then we go into See What Tomorrow Brings, another Doyle written song. Just great. Always Believed in You, Charlie Sexton. It's such a great song. I mean, I'm just remembering all these guys. I haven't listened to this one in a while. I actually have a couple bootlegs from these guys, and they play a few live shows and stuff. They just didn't keep going for whatever reason. Funny, because I actually went and saw Kenny Wayne Shepherd a few years ago, and they had the rhythm section from this band playing with him, and that was pretty cool. But anyway, back to this, The Famous Jane, next song on there, another Charlie song. Spanish Moon, another Doyle song, though he had some extra writers on that one. And Carry Me On, I just remember that one, just love that song. That is it's like a mellow, it's not like too slow, but it's got this cool groove to it, and it's a great vocal melody. Shape I'm In, another Doyle written song. And then Too Many Ways to Fall, another Charlie song, although there's a lot of extra writers on these, but those are the ones I'm just mentioning because they're the two main guys in it. That's just a great way to end the album. I don't want to spend too much time talking about this because I think I've been going on and on a little bit longer than I needed to on a couple of these past ones. It's just a great blues, I don't want to say pop because it's not really pop, but the songs are catchy, very memorable, they stick in your head. Charlie and Doyle have such distinct vocal styles, and they blend so well. I know I said so well together. I know I said that already, but they just really do it, and they just don't make albums anymore. I mean, Doyle's got a few solo albums out, and Charlie's, of course, got a few. I just actually listened to Under the Wishing Tree here not too long ago, and just, man, how great that album is, and I just haven't heard much from either one since. I know Charlie did another one. He's helped work with some other artists writing and producing stuff, but man, the talent that these guys have, I would never get tired of listening to anything they put out. So kind of a shame. I know I keep saying that, although I do have their solo stuff. Doyle was in what was that band called Bloodline? He was in that, I believe. Man, that's another one I should pull out of the. I haven't listened to that one in a while. I can't even remember who the other guys are. Another super group, but it's been so long since I've listened to these things. I used to remember all this stuff, and I guess, with the amount of CDs I collect and the stuff I listen to, I kind of lose track of who's and what. But that's another great album too. So, Bloodline, Archangels, Doyle Bramall II, Charlie Sexton. I mean, while you're at it, check out Kenny Wayne Shepherd. He's still doing some cool stuff. Just great blues rock, but this is like top notch in my book. So, yeah, like, subscribe, share, all that fun stuff, and tell me what you think. And we'll talk to you guys on the next one. See you later.